Welcome back to Scrap Mechanic Survival Permadeath, where if we die, it's over. And today we are going to be further improving this stealth warehouse tank that I've started prototyping in the last episode, because we've proven that the concept of a stealth tank works. When I'm inside this thing, bots will not aggro me as long as the door is closed and they have no line of sight to me. And if they aggro me when I'm outside and I hop inside and close the door, they will de-aggro. However, I was reading the comments on the last episode, and there are a lot of ways that this thing can be improved. So I'm going to use your comments to evolve the perfect warehouse tank, because there's a lot of things that are suboptimal with this. I was initially going to go for like bare bones, minimal materials and stuff, but you know, you guys are right. This is a big deal. If I die, it's over. So why am I gonna skimp on this thing? So we should try to make this thing the best it can be. Our glow bug here has been doing a fantastic job, apparently. Let's give him some more work. All right, you stay right there, little guy, and I'm gonna give you a bunch of material to eat. By the way, is it weird to anybody else that somehow both these craft bots are now working together to output to literally the same chest, where when we first made this, one craft bot was outputting here, one craft bot was outputting here? Like, why did that change? What changed? All right, that should keep him busy for a while. All right, before we get on to the warehouse tank evolution things, we have something really important to take care of. Hold on. Dear Rockwalk, thank you for your protection. Please bless our future and protect us from death. Give us good blessings and ensure our safety as we build our warehouse tank and eventually venture into a warehouse. Deliver us from the tape bots. Please accept my offering in return. Thank you. There is danger. There is danger. The Rockwalk's children are in danger. We must protect them at all costs in order to receive the Rockwalk blessings. Oh, more blessings. Thank you. Thank you very much. Well, let's head back, and we're gonna start evolving this thing. So, as I head back, I wrote down a list of improvements that I would like to either do or look at the logistics of doing them. We also have a lot more testing based off of some of these improvements as well. This is gonna be a busy episode. So on the list, mountable spud gun for actually taking out some tape bots. The big question with that is, if I have a mountable spud gun and I control it from inside, will the shooting of the spud gun cause them to aggro me if they still can't see me? Does the spud gun become the target of aggro, and will they start attacking my creation? Or can I essentially shoot them undetected in some way? Because if I could, that would be amazing, because then that definitely gets rid of some of the risk if I have to backtrack, if my creation gets destroyed and I have to escape, I have to retreat, then at least I can clear the pathway of my retreat as I work my way through the warehouse. I'm also gonna look into, the reason I used the net block was because you can see through it. I'm gonna look into glass. I don't know what the higher level glass looks like as far as materials, but I'm gonna look into that. The other big thing is hiding the logic gates so that they're not exposed like this. I just did them like that because it was easier for me to identify which logic gate goes to which engine as I'm hooking everything up. I just have them in the same positions as the engine, essentially. But I should just add that into my floor. Upgrading the engines, at least the forward ones. We'll see how much it costs to upgrade them, at least to like this level. Oh, see, that one costs 8 now. See, fully upgrading them isn't going to be that's gonna require a lot of component kits, because this requires 8 just to upgrade to level 4, and then it's probably gonna require 12 to upgrade to level 5. So that would be a lot. That would be like 1 or 2 episodes worth of component kit collection. So maybe at least just the forward ones, because our most battery usage is gonna come from forward, I assume. The other thing is upgrading this. I'll actually do this right now because I have that. Upgrading our door speed is probably going to be more important than the engine speed, because that determines how quickly we can close off the line of sight. This one, I don't know the logistics of how easy it's going to be to add this, but an anti-flipping mechanism. So if I do something on one of the ramps and I end up flipping on my side, I'm going to have to get out of my vehicle somehow and expose myself, unless I have a way to right myself. So that might be worth looking into. Another one is potentially upgrading this bottom material, which is what our wheels and stuff are attached to, just to something a little bit stronger. That may or may not be that. I don't even know. That one's not super important to me because it's not like it's gonna get shot very much. Like the sides are gonna be what gets shot, but we need that to be transparent material. And then last on the list is add some small storage chests for spare parts and potentially loot, but mainly spare parts. All right, we got 14 glow now. I'll actually wait for one more. All right, so let's look at glass. How much does glass cost? So we've got glass block, we've got glass tile block, and we've got armored glass block. Okay, oh, the net block actually converts into armored glass block. How convenient. Like, that's literally what we want to do. And I got plenty of ember that I'm not using for anything else. Literally nothing else. What do we use ember for before? Oh, metal. I could actually make a little bit of metal 3, but I think I'm gonna... Armored glass block. Durability is 4. Net block is durability of 2. So it'll be twice. I feel like armored glass block should be higher durability than 4. Armored glass block is weaker than like metal 1 and concrete 1. It is weaker than wood 2. Armored. The word armored makes me feel like, come on, man. Come on. All right, we need to make some more glass. How do we make sand? Okay, let's make a little bit more sand and then use that to make some more glass. And then we can make a bunch of armored glass block. How about this? Let me detach this, and if I put it on a lift, I can see exactly how much net block I used. And that'll tell me about how much armored... Oh, I can't do that in survival. We cannot look at creations on a lift. Okay, so, oh, this actually might work. I ended up expanding this into a 3 wide, which means that, I was thinking I could put my engines down in here, but the engines are 2 blocks thick, so that would increase my height. There's 4 of them. That would increase my length. Because the thing is, the wheels need to be attached close to the center, so I can't... That's the reason I didn't use the engines as my base. I saw a lot of comments saying I should use the engines as my base, but the engines are going to be a little bit wider, and that's going to make me a lot longer. I kind of want a square wheelbase. A square wheelbase is going to make tank steering a little bit more friendly for turning. So I might still want my engines on top. I'm not sure yet, though. All right, let's make a little bit more sand and a little bit more glass. All right, and we actually have proof. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say we have proof that going forward requires more battery, but this backwards one also has 3 battery. See, this one has 4 oh, this one also... All right, everything just got downgraded to 3. Wait, this was 4 a second ago. Is it using battery even though I'm not giving the input because it's like, it's moving? Does this use battery? Because if you just cut for like a second ago, I looked at this and it said 4, and now it says 3, and I haven't jumped in it and pressed a button. So I think the fact that this is shimmying a little bit, I think that's actually using battery. That's not good. All right, so we're essentially going to be redesigning this. Oh, I wanted to figure out for a spud gun. All right, I don't think I want to put a spud gun in the center. Oh, wait, what do? I wanted the spud gun to be able to aim up and down, but is that worth it? Because that requires 2 controllers or... another 2 electric engines, which definitely no, for space reasons. And also, if I get a mountable spud gun, I'm gonna need to attach an ammo chest, which is this big. Is that 3? That's 3 by 3 by 4. I'm gonna need to fit that in here somewhere. Is that too much? I really think a mountable spud gun would be good. I could just stick it on top. It's not like we have very many height restrictions in the warehouse. All right, so now I got a bunch of glass block, which I can use to make glass 3. So I'm just gonna make, this is 10. I'm just gonna make that much. I'm just gonna do a full stack in both of these. and we'll see if that's enough. So armored glass. All right, I'm actually gonna keep this for now. I need, do I have any beeswax? Can I make wheels? Like a backup wheels? Oh, I don't have beeswax for backup wheels. If I wanted, if I wanted spare parts, backup wheels, I think the wheels are gonna be the most likely thing I need to replace other than potentially engines, but I think engines are pretty durable. Speaking of engines, I want to upgrade that one. I need 4 component kits. Yeah, I'm gonna upgrade this one. That's only level 2. I need 6 to upgrade it to level 3. I am out of component kits completely. So we potentially need a beeswax and component kit run. Yeah, these electric engines are very costly. All right, but we have a bunch of, we have 160 armored block. All right, we need a lot. Actually, we have a lot more than what I just said. We need to go to the trader to see what it takes for a mountable spud gun and another ammo container. So let's do that. Let's get some beeswax and potentially some component kits. So for now, I'm thinking let's just try the mountable spud gun with no aiming. We just use we just have horizontal. We'll just hope that the tape bots are on the same level as me at all times that I want to actually hit. And see how that goes. We'll test it with hay bots to see if it changes the aggro behavior. But I need to see what kind of materials we're looking at here. All right, hi. All right, so I need 20 bananas, 10 blueberries, 10 tomatoes, 10 beets. But 20 bananas, 10 blueberries, 10 tomatoes, 10 beets. Bananas, blueberries, tomatoes, and beets. It is time to go on a packing station run. Oh my goodness, I almost just died. Wake up! That took more than half my health. That was the deadliest ragdoll I've ever experienced. Okay, I gotta be careful. I gotta be real careful. That was not good. Imagine that's where it ends. Like I just laid out an entire, like, at least 1, maybe 2 episodes worth of planning, and then I just die. Imagine that. That would have been the most unsatisfactory ending. Come at me, tape bot. Come at me. I mean, tote bot. I was using the Beyblade technique. Okay, that was cool what I just did there. That was kind of accidental, but so cool. All right, I got vacuum pump and switch. All right, I need my chest. I thought I had a chest here for purposes, but I guess I can just move this stuff into this chest. All right, then I get this chest because I need a place to put my crops for packing station. So we do that, do that. All right, there we go. All right, so we need 20 bananas. We need 10 blueberries. We need 10 tomatoes and 10 beets. All right, so we'll get a little bit extra of everything. Oh, we only need 10 of those, so I'll just get 17. Beets, bananas, blueberries, beets, tomato, right? That's all I needed? Let's go to the packing stations. Here, you make more batteries in the meantime. These are losing batteries. I'm not using it and they're losing batteries. That's at 2 now. It was at 3 before. What do I do? Give me the batteries back. Wait, can I not take the batteries? Can I not actually take the batteries out? Oh, there we go. All right, give me these back. You're not using these effectively. All right, so now we got blueberries, we got that, we got that, we got that. Okay, all set for the packing stations. All right, let's go. All right, first up, beets. All right, there's 1 pack of beets. Now let's get 1 pack of tomatoes. There we go. All right, 1 goes there. Wait, that just... Oh, hold on. I don't want that on the bearing. Well, I guess there's nothing wrong with it being on the bearing. And we'll go there. All right, do I deliver these right now or do I go get the other packages immediately? I'm gonna go get the other packages immediately. I feel like I'd make things more interesting. Being covered in packages. All right, I believe to get to the other packing station, I gotta follow the water line more. All right, I'm gonna go around this forest this way into this open field. I like the open fields better than the forest. Yeah, here's the water line. And then we just follow it this way. Yep, there's a packing station. All right, easy pathing. All right, bananas, 2 packs of bananas. All right, there's 2 packs of bananas. And there's 1 pack of blueberries. All right, I think we got everything we need for mountable spud gun on the tank. Yeah, this is gonna require a whole redesign. I hope I can figure it out without making it too bulky. Also, the more we add to it, the more batteries we use. Look at that. All right, time to head back home. Ooh, a chest. There might be a component kit in here. Worth exploring. Yeah, we got some more ammo. You know, I am like this vehicle just does everything I need it to do pretty much. Like, I'm very happy with the vehicle that we built for this. Very material efficient and very useful. Sorry, cow. I hope the rock walk didn't see that. All right, Mr. Trader. You got everything you need for me to get myself killed. We got mountable spud gun and we got ammo container. All right, let's head back home. Start making some of these upgrades. Do multiple spud guns, they do not have their own ammo, so you literally need an ammo container. Because see, for these, I don't need a battery container because they have their own slot. There is a bot trying to do things. All right, well, let's, what are we gonna do? So this is the front. Here, let's just slap this. It's so big. Let's just slap that right there. Let's get some ammo. I'll just take my whatever ammo. Oh, I don't have a whole lot of ammo. I have enough. Let's just slap this on there. And how heavy is that? I don't even know. You know, this is actually, that's not a good spot for it. All right, I'm just gonna slap it right there for now. That's also not a good spot for it. I need this, I need to be able to use this. All right, well, this still, there we go, that's fine. All right, so, oh, I need a button for the spud gun. We need to make a button. Interactive button, easy. Oh, he's almost done. I need to give him some more. We're actually kind of almost out of scrap wood. Oh, that spud gun is facing the wrong way, too. There we go. I almost deleted some of my vehicle. All right, this spud gun. I think higher is better. Right there. All right, you got a lot more to eat now. Okay, so let's test the spud gun system and see if this has any promise of working. Obviously, that's not how I'm gonna design this thing with the ammo container. But I just want to see, is it worth working this into the design or not? Does this affect the aggro capabilities of the bots? There's a lot of honey right there. Oh, dang it, I got too close. Run away. All right, I think we're okay. You know, I'm gonna grab these real quick while I'm here too. Cool. All right, where'd they go? There they are. So tape bots are tall. This, I probably won't be able to shoot the tote bot, but I should be able to shoot that hay bot. Oh, I forgot the button. I crafted the button and I didn't grab it. No. Ah, dang it, I'll be right back. I need it. Where's the hay bot? There was a hay bot over here. There he is. Oh, no, he aggroed me. He's gonna go to that spot, right? And then he's gonna de-aggro? Yeah, okay. I'm learning how they work now. All right, that's good. Oh, I made a mistake. I forgot to put an extra block there. Dang it. Now I gotta do that. Now I gotta repaint it. Oh, where did my paint tool go? I don't actually know where my paint tool is. Am I blind right now? Tools. I don't have my paint tool. Where is that? Okay, that's a problem. All right, well, anyway, we are taking this on an adventure. All right, so we hop in, we close the door. Oh, it's so slow. All right, you know what? There's a faster way to do this. Move in. Wait, where's the hay bot? There's the hay bot. Slowly move closer. All right, we'll drop it here. Yeah, I definitely need that to be faster. All right, here we go. Where'd the hay bot go? Oh, it's right in front of me. All right, so the warehouse is going to be all flat ground for the most part, except for the ramps. But I just want to know if I get up close to this guy and shoot him, or shoot at him, what's he going to do? Out of energy. I forgot batteries. I took all the batteries out. Okay, well, that's a problem. All right, so what I figured, I can use third person. Where'd he go? He was over there now. Oh, I didn't even hook it up yet. So button. Right there. Button goes into spud gun. Ammo goes into that. I'm just gonna fire. All right, that's a good sign. Oh, he's too high up. I gotta get closer. All right, he's definitely reacting to me. All right, how are we looking for aiming? All right, let's try that. Oh, that's a good sign. Oh, okay, this is very good sign. Am I aiming at him? Looks like it. Well, would you look at that? Okay, promising. I really, for some reason, thought they would see my creation as a threat and start aggroing me. But that could work. All right, cool. I actually, even though it said I ran out of energy, I kept going. I don't know what that means. All right, so now we got, I gotta find my paint tool. Don't know where that went. Oh no, I can't put this thing in here. There we go. All right, I got a little bit of beeswax. Is it enough to make wheels? I can make 3 wheels. I feel like 3 wheels is enough. We don't need to, if all 4 wheels get damaged, that's not gonna happen, right? We're gonna lose all 4 wheels, all of them? No, there's no way that'll happen. 3 wheels is plenty enough. We'll have bearings. All right, now we take I have the glass. And what does it take to make tier 2 concrete? No, I don't even need, like, I kind of disagree with the making the bottom layer more durable. All right, I got some experimenting to do. All right, let's start off. I need to actually get these engines back. I need to get a lot of this stuff back, actually. Okay, let's empty that, put that in our inventory. How durable is it? Really durable. All right, how durable is an engine? It's about as durable as the armored glass. There's a higher level engine. You go, oh, a higher level engine is more durable. So this one's level 2. So we got level 1, level 3, level 2. So we can see durability goes up with each upgrade. So I think upgrading each one to level 2 is worth it. Oh, I also want another chest. Parts. No, interactive. Small chest. Cool. At least 1 chest. We need a place to put our spare parts. All right, I've cannibalized my entire creation. So now I gotta figure out how to fit something like this in here, as well as all my engines. I'm thinking maybe I'll do 2 engines as the base, as the floor. I might have to build this on the roof for more space, more vertical space. This thing's gonna be taller now. So if I get 1 engine, and then I can't do this one quite the same way. There we go, 2 engines like that. Actually, these should be the upgraded ones. No, these shouldn't be the upgraded ones, because these are gonna be the least likely to get hit. So these should be the weaker ones. All right, so now for wheels, I feel like attaching them here. So there's our wheelbase. I think that looks okay. I'm a little bit worried about bottoming out. I feel like we should be fine. I feel like worst case is like I can hit myself with a hammer to nudge myself over like the ramp declines. All right, so now... Oh, wait, will this work for the engines? Oh, here we go. This works, except for the fact that it exposes the engines on the outside, unless I add a layer here as well. That could work. That could work. I think that, oh, I think I like this. I think I like this even better. Yeah, because then I can add a layer like this that covers the wheels. I feel like I shouldn't be going too heavy, though. Do you think I want the engines to be more front-loaded than back-loaded? I think weight in the front is just overall more stable. What does it take to make higher tier metal? I'm gonna make some metal block 2, because it'll be lighter than the concrete, because weight is going to affect battery consumption. So I'm gonna make... There's 10, 20... I'm gonna make 40 of these. And that's what's gonna be this section here. Alright, so now I can just put the ammo container on the roof. Alright, and then I'm just gonna make sure that this covers the wheels, but it's not attached to the wheels. Alright, I think that's good. This is looking pretty cool. Alright, so then on top of that is gonna be the armored glass, which does work. Now, as far as where I can... I'm just gonna stay crouched, so that's all I need for a ceiling. This design is already so much more... has so much more improvement. So then I can put the logic gates in here, too. I forgot about that. I need the logic hookups. So this will definitely be protected from outside shots. Okay, so these ones are gonna be, like, the forward ones. And then these ones are gonna be the backward ones. So we go... forward on the right side. We go... This is level 2, right? Yeah. We go forward on the left side. And then we go backwards on the left side. And we go backwards on the right side. Oh. These are hooked up wrong. There we go. Make sure these are all OR gates. So now this actually has the advantage of the wheels are not, they don't have that little corner that I had to cover up before. So this is actually looking pretty good. So then this would be my space. Oh, I'm out of glass. I need a little bit more armored glass. Oh, I need a spot for the chest as well. That could probably go on the roof. So this is what I'm looking at for my interior space. It's actually pretty cool. All right, so now where do I put this thing? I also need the door, so I'm gonna need some more armored glass. I think maybe I should give myself one more level up, a little bit more height. Yeah, so I always like to have a little bit more height. Yeah, I feel like this is a little bit better. It just gives me a little bit more room for entry. All right, so then we also do need the door. Make sure that this isn't being interfered with. So, oh, this doesn't have a center point? Dang it, I wanted it to have a center point. It'd just be much better to have a center point. Oh, this is such a good design so far. I think I don't know if I can do the same thing I just did. Do I just not have a center point and I just have the controls be annoyingly offset from the center? I could fit 3 engines the odd width way. And the fourth one would be kind of like, where do I put the fourth one? This is a nice design, though. I don't want to ruin it. All right, anyway, the controller for the door can hide here. So that should open by default. And then if I put the buttons in, this is why I really wanted it to be centered. Now we're looking at this. What do you guys think? I mean, this is a pretty elegant solution for the engines. But if I make it odd width and compress it, then it's not gonna work that way. So then forward would be these. Backward would be these. Left. And right. All right, now I just need some batteries. All right, now we can test it. Oh yeah. We need to go maximum on a level 1 engine. And actually we could go a little bit faster forward by moving these up by like 1. And then... well, that's weird. Doesn't want to turn around. Oh, that's why. Let's close the door. Oh, I need the other logic gate. So this is an XOR gate, hooks up to that. And now we have the 2 switches. So one of them I'll have right there. That's gonna control that. And the other one has to be on the outside. Where is it not gonna get hit? But I can like press it. If it get hits, or imagine it gets hit. Well, then I guess I put it on a lift and drop it, and then it'll automatically open up. Yeah, I guess let's just put it right here for now. I feel like getting shot from behind is one of the least likely areas. Maybe, maybe not. Actually, it might be more likely because that's where they're gonna see me. All right, so now turn. That works fine. See, now when we turn, going the forward direction on the right side, if I'm turning left, is going slightly faster than the other side because I have them on different speeds. Because see, my backward speed is this speed. My forward speed is this speed. That also applies to turning, but it doesn't seem to be a problem. I'm thirsty. All right, I still need ammo container. So I feel like I can go on the roof. This kind of works. I think this works. Even though it's offset, I think it's working. Okay, gun. Gun time. I think ammo container. It will just be sticking up. How strong is it again? Pretty durable. It might be able to take a shot. So I could put it like this. You know, I could still surround it by glass block. But I think this is fine. Put some of this ammo in here. If I'm not going to have up and down aiming on the spud gun, it might as well be like right here inside with me. Where's the mountable spud gun? It was on my creation. Oh my goodness. The glow. He has been doing a good job. But where's my spud gun? Did I put it in here? I just bought a mountable spud gun. What am I missing? I mean, the spud gun, but what am I missing about where it has to be in my inventory? Oh, how did it get down here? When did this happen? Where's my paint tool now that I'm thinking about it? Paint tool must be like in... There it is. All right. That wasn't as hard to find as I was expecting. All right. Cardboard time for this guy. I can't believe you finished all that, dude. Good job. Now you can go this way. So the idea was mountable spud gun should be recessed in here. All right. That prevents me from moving forward. How tall is a tape bot? I feel like it's about the same height as me, right? So that might be too high. Okay. I feel like over here, maybe. Like this. No, I should be filling in the gap. I don't think they should be able to see me. All right, so then that will hook up to there. And then we have another button. This button. I'm gonna put it here. I just wanted to have a less likely chance of accidentally hitting it when I'm doing my controls. How many batteries can one of these things hold? Can an engine hold? 10. All right, that's pretty good. This is a way better warehouse tank than we previously had, that's for sure. Do I have more metal block too? I think, did I use literally all of it right there? I did. I am going to make a little bit more. And I'm just gonna add a front layer right here. Just like a front bumper. I'm gonna be facing them most likely, and I don't want them to shoot the wheels there. Maybe I'll do that to the back too. I'm just gonna add a back bumper. Oh, I need a little bit more apparently. Oh, storage. Storage can go right here. What are the dimensions of storage? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 3 by 3. Of course, now it's not going to be centered. Wait, what about the 1, 2, 2? Now we can take this and add it like that. Perfect. How durable is the storage? Pretty durable. More durable than my glass. All right, so now we have metal bumpers going all the way around, and that really protects the wheels. I am a little bit concerned about them catching on edges. We could do that, but then that exposes them anyway. So yeah, let's just do this for now. I kind of want to move this switch away from the spud gun. I don't want to fire the spud gun accidentally. So that switch is actually going to go over here. Then I can just aim at the corner when I get in like that. I have to be careful not to aim at any of these menus that I can open up. I could get a third switch and just also be able to open the door facing this way. But my main thing is like if I'm in a panic and I'm rushing to hop in, I don't want to have to turn around and find a switch up here or down here. I just want to be able to go in and hit this thing on my way in. If that makes sense. Okay, now like this thing is doing so well. I'm really happy with this right now. That works. I don't think they should be able to see me through that gap. I feel like the hitbox of the gun should block that. I'm hoping. We've got way more capabilities than we used to have. The big thing right now is component kits to upgrade things like the door speed. I think is I think even more important than engine efficiency upgrades is door speed. I think that is actually going to be one of the most important things. So I think fully upgrading this. Oh, we can upgrade it at least one more. All right, it's already considerably faster. But yeah, we're going to want maximum speed out of that thing. So let's put ourselves in some danger and go raid some ruins. Get some component kits. I should make sure I have enough ammo on me. Oh, also, let me steal my batteries back and put them in storage. I think I do not want this. This is using energy at all times for some reason. I like how I can access the storage from inside as well. That is good. All right, and then I can put those wheels in storage, get some bearings in storage. Definitely some ammo in storage. I'm gonna get some more ammo from my farm. Actually, I should just have this ammo. I don't need it in storage. I just need it in there. Yeah, let's go get a bunch of ammo from my farm. Running a little bit. Are you not eating? Come on, man. There you go. Hey. No, eat. Eat. Eat? Okay. He's eating from that side now. Max out the ammo in this thing. Look how wobbly this is. That's weird. All right, you know what? Just in case, I should also have... I'm gonna have my leftover armored block and a couple of leftover metal block and a bunch of concrete just to fill in some gaps. Nah, I don't need a bunch of concrete. But yeah, just in case I get shot and some holes end up happening, I can fill in the holes. Some patches. Why did you stop eating? He's not doing a good job anymore. Have we... Is he done? Are you, like, done eating for good? Okay, now you're going again. All right, I think we're ready. Let's head out and grab some component kits. After that, we'll do a final test of the current version. Going after some hay bots and see if the aggroing works. I'm gonna try to make them be able to see me through the spud gun hole and see if I can get them to aggro me at all from inside the tank. All right, here we go. First stop. Also, I did see a lot of the comments asking me or telling me that I should do testing in a sandbox world of like the ideal warehouse tank. And although that's a smart idea, I think it defeats the spirit of the permadeath, where like if we want to try something for permadeath, we got to try it in permadeath. We got to take that risk and act accordingly. Which is why I decided to do it here. Which it hasn't felt like such a big risk, so I'm feeling pretty comfortable with that. Hey, component kit. I'm actually collecting batteries now too when they drop. All right, first warehouse down, and we ended with 10 component kits. I think I had one going in. Oh, how did I miss that? Hold on. We're hiding here. 11 component kits, so I think 10 that I actually obtained. So, good start. I don't know how many we need to fully upgrade a controller. Dang it. That was scary. All right, off to the next ruin. Whoa, where are these guys coming from? I just realized that in the other ruin, I forgot to go check the tower. Disappointed in myself. All right, so now at this one finish, I now have 19. So I only got 9 from this. Still don't know if that's quite enough. I'm gonna check this one over here. Inside the Ember Forest. Ow. Oh, I forgot about flipping mechanisms. That was on the list. I didn't add a flipping mechanism to the thing. That would require another controller. But that could be a level 1 controller. They don't have to be fast. But that will take more component kits as well. But fortunately, I am getting some component kits from this area. Alright, not a whole lot from this tower. I am now at 25. Huh. Can saw blades not take down ember trees? That seems weird. What is going on here? Was it just that one? Huh, no. Saw blades cannot take down ember trees. I don't know why I never really tried that before. Never knew that. I know it's gonna be easier to carry this thing through here. Whoa! It's raining haybots! Alright, these ember ruins were not the best. I got 5 from that one. So I have 30 now. I think I'll go home with that. I'll do a little cleanup around here on my way in. Good enough. I'm lazy. All right, are you eating? He's still eating. Okay, good, good, good. All right, now let's try to upgrade this controller. All right, there we go. We got maximum upgrade. So now that is how fast it opens and closes. So much safer. All right, now let's make another controller. All right, we also need a few bearings. So if I was to make a flipper, what would be the best way to do it? So this is closed. We're right there. Probably on the bumpers. I think I know how I want to do it. I should only need one controller. This opens like that. Yeah, this will work. Okay, so here is the plan for the flippers. This controller is also going to go under. So that controller is right there. This controller can go right here. All right, so we got one there and we got one there. And I need more armored glass. I know I do have a little bit inside. Not gonna be enough, I don't think. So we're gonna create an outline going all the way over here and then back down. But as you can see, I am out. I'm out of blocks. Oh, I need to upgrade that controller just so I can have 2 connections to it. There we go. Not expensive. All right, you go there. All right, I got a bunch more of this now. All right, you go there. All right, and then this goes up. And this goes back. And this goes down. And then the rest of my excess armored glass goes into storage. And now I need another button. This button is gonna go in this corner. That button goes into that controller, and then that controller is going to rotate these things 90 degrees. All right. So now we need to test that. Excuse me. So let's say something bad happens and we tip over. Okay, upside down is like worst possible. There's no way. Dang it. All right, so let's say I'm inside, doors closed, I'm upside down. What do I do? I can't do anything upside down, actually. Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. All right, so now we press this button. And look what happens here. Ready? And then we press it again. Okay, no. All right, we got it, we got it, we got it. Look at that. Now we are flipped right side up. We're in like the worst possible spot though. Like this is not flat ground here. This might, I don't know. It could happen. It could happen. Let's say this happens. Yeah, there we go. This is what I was looking for. All right, we're inside. We are flipped over. So now when I press this button, that happens. And we can start going. All right, we need some field testing of this thing, aggro-wise. This might be its final form. Do I have batteries on me? I need to get some batteries on me. I have my paint tool on me. All right, so we got controls. I'm gonna say red is spud gun. Green is to open and close. And then to flip over, we got black, just so I don't confuse, especially these two that are in like mirrored situations. All right, the only downside to this thing now is I can't aim the spud gun up and down, but if I can drive my way towards a tape bot, I can shoot it. All right, let's get, all right, he's still eating, but he's over there now. All right, so now as far as attaching this thing, welding this thing, how do I do it? Does this thing fit here anymore? Am I still like, okay. Hey, okay, that'll be perfect. Okay, so we need to go like here. So if I weld you 3 down from the top. Okay, I guess 4 down from the top. There we go. Wow, definitely much bigger. But it should be good. Should be good enough to carry around. All right, I found a hay bot. Relatively low terrain as well. Let me just kill this guy real quick. There we go. I mean, relatively flat terrain, what I meant. All right, so we hop in. Let's get some batteries. All right, we're ready for action. Let's approach. See if we can get him to aggro us with this this hole on my right side. I'm gonna bump into him. I'm gonna do everything I can. This is field test of our current version right now. He's looking at me. He's aggroing, not aggroing. He's suspicious of the sound. All right, I definitely like this better than net block. Glass was a good idea. Now let's just bump into him. Right, that's looking good. All right, now we aim at him, and then seems good. Reverse is definitely slower. That's fine. All right, looks like we're aimed at him. Okay, he's running away. Oh. Cool. So like this kind of diamond right here seems to be like a good target. This is pretty good. All right, now let's say, can I tip myself over? I actually don't think I can tip myself over effectively. I am a little heavy for a hammer to be useful for getting myself out of situations. Yeah, I mean, I don't think I'm gonna be super likely to tip over, but in the event that it happens, we got these arms. I think that's pretty cool. Ah, I got my logbook up with my HUD off accidentally, and I don't know how to get rid of it. I know this has happened before. How do I get rid of my logbook in front of my face? Okay, there we go. I gotta open up this. All right, well, dang it. I wanted to get a screenshot before it got dark. Now I gotta wait like 10 minutes. Oh, I actually forgot to do the main thing I wanted to test real quick. I was just testing. I wanted to see if I could... I wanted to see him through the hole and see what happened. All right, hold on. Gotta go find another one anyway. All right, here's a hay bot. He's coming after me. I'm gonna try to de-aggro by just jumping in real quick. All right, let's go away. All right, smooth, effective. And let's turn over towards him. All right, let's look at him through this hole. Hello, sir. Can you see me through this hole? Can you see me through the hole at all? Doesn't seem like it. Doesn't seem like that matters at all. I like this. I think we got good chance here. All right, I think the only thing I want to do is upgrade this engine, so it's equal with the other engine as far as our energy consumption goes. Also, those flipper arms give a little bit of protection for our spud, our ammo container, and our storage container too. So that's a bonus. Oh wow, he's doing a good job. Oh, I need chemicals? I'm out of chemicals. Well, good thing I picked up a little bit on my ruins adventures. All right, I can upgrade this one now. We're keeping them on the same level as far as speed goes, but they're just gonna be more energy efficient, equally energy efficient in the forward direction. Okay, we mounted a spud gun. We made it out of glass. We hit our logic and controllers inside. We upgraded our engines, kind of, for the most part. We upgraded our door speed. We added a flipper mechanism. We added a stronger material on the bottom, and we added a chest for spare parts. So those are all sourced from your comments to evolve this thing into what might be the perfect warehouse tank. I don't know. I don't know what else we could do to it. Are we ready? Do you guys think we're ready? Last time you guys did not think I was ready to go into a warehouse with that that warehouse tank, if you want to call it that. Compared to this thing, that thing was just a pile of scrap. So yeah, I think this is way better. I'm way more confident with this. Am I missing any spare materials or anything like that? Oh, actually, there's one thing here. I built this in particular because I thought this could actually provide a cool aesthetic too. I probably don't have enough blocks. Hold on. But I wanted to I saw this stuff up here and I just want to protect it. I think having this on top could actually add a cool aesthetic. Oh my goodness, I keep falling off. All right, there. I just added, oh, maybe, I think the top two. Because sometimes there's hay bots, or not hay bots, sometimes there's tape bots above. And there is that. All right, so now we got this thing on top, which I think gives it kind of like a cool vibe. All right, there's the new warehouse tank. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. We can still access all that stuff from inside, so no worries on that. All right, once again, we are alive. We're still alive and we have not died. I'll be checking the comments to see if there's any other things worth doing to the warehouse tank before we do our warehouse run. But I'm feeling pretty good about this one compared to the last one. If you guys enjoyed this episode, you'll probably enjoy some more. You can find right here on the end screen. Hope this video has earned your subscription. Anyway, this has been ScrapMan, and I'll see you next time. Bye.